Day 11. So, hey Visha, you remember the time like back in 2001, when we had a 2-year desert experience? Well, I'm feeling like that's kind of like what's happening the last couple weeks now. And this time around, I'm no longer like I'm no longer in the desperate mode where I was in back then 2001, where like when a lot of people ask me like what changed your life, I said it was inspiration and desperation, right? And I was like learning a lot of different things, searching for different things, seeking a lot of different things. But now I'm not in that desperation mode. It's more of like I just trust what God is doing in me, through me, around me. It serves. It's kind of like, when like the rug is pulled right under your feet, and your world just changes just like that. And yeah, that's what it seems like. Keyword seems like. So it's I almost feel like it's like God is pruning the things that needs to be cut off in my life. He's shaping up different things so that the new things could come in, the new ways of being, the new ways of dealing, the new people, the new opportunities, the new divine connections, divine appointments. Because Visha, I cannot accept the new if I don't let go of the old. And I understand that's not just, the atmosphere environment, but it's also the thoughts, the belief systems. And so, even though the whole things are the tectonic shiftings are just happening, I'm on solid ground. And that ground is the Word of God, totally, absolutely. And it's amazing because, as I'm saying, it's like when you get a water hose that hasn't been used for like 2 years, 3 years, and once you open the faucet, what's the first thing that comes out of the water hose? It's that muddy, murky brown water, right? Or any faucet. It doesn't even have to be a hose. When you go to a kitchen or sink and it hasn't been used in some time, the first thing that comes out it's like the water, the dirt, the brownish, ugly, ew, right? But you keep letting it just go on, and then before you know it, you get clear water. And most of it's like chloride, right? Fluoride stuff like this. So that's how I liken it. Like God needs to do those things and the thing is, this cool thing is, I'm assisting Him to do it. When He tells me like go this way, I go that way. And He says you don't need that in the future, so I let that go easily. I'm in a place now where I'm in total surrender, total submission, and I'm so okay with that because I know God is doing something so marvelous that I can't even explain, but I just feel it. It's such a marvelous thing what's going to happen. I already know coming into April, I already know what God told me to do, what my spirit, what the inspiration sparked this, and it's amazing. It's just amazing. If So look at this. Okay, now you see me. Okay, I woke up for some reason I woke up at like 2 a.m. this morning, and then I went back to bed at like 4 a.m. and it's currently like 8 o'clock in the morning. So that's like, I usually when that happens, I get like tired and whatever in the morning because of that habit, but I don't. I did it. The thing is because I was reminded of like the loss of prosperity, just to really depend, to trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not onto your understanding. So remember yesterday I talked about like do the work. That's the one part. The other part, you must understand the dynamic, the laws, the spiritual principles and laws that helps you attain the prosperity. Prosperity does not just mean money. It means the well-being of your soul, the well-being of your life. It means it's flourishing. And that was just a cool thing that I was reminded. And also one thing that I've made a decision is, I am going to speak more increase. I'm going to speak more abundance. I'm going to speak more influence, speak more love, more freedom, instead of being in the consultant kind of mode where strategies and tactics. Because believe you me, all this side here, love, freedom, hope, faith, are you kidding me? These are the building blocks of life. And I'm going to put myself in another probably 21 to 90 day container of a whole different thing. And you look, okay, Bishop, because I'm going to talk to you again, and you're going to see my life will completely change by that time. And I'm just going to depend on what needs to be dependent on more than anything else, more than the mind, more than strategies, more than what people say. It's going to be phenomenal. So I guess that's all I have to say today, because I'm such in a fire mode where I need to move things in the spirit right now, and I'm just telling you, man, you guys gotta. If to anyone who's watching this, and Visha, that's up to you if you want anyone to watch this, but hold on, little girl. Now, depend on what's dependable. Stop depending on things that is not tried and tested. And there's only one thing I can think of. That's God and His Word. So